Well, all right, guys, we've got some kind of fun today planned. Now, you're facing a different direction, so I apologize for all the mess. This is not the normal side of the garage that I show in the videos because there's no tools or anything over here. It's just a lot of my personal stuff and some of the wood. But we've got a big project going this week in the shop, and it's all on that side. And I don't want to spoil the video coming up. It's taken a few days longer to get it made than I thought because we've had like 3 days of rain. Hard to go pick up wood and supplies and have them in the back of your truck and get them rained on. So I've kind of had a slight delay. So I thought we would make something fun today. Now, I had a lady call and order some planters from me. And so I had one that I didn't have made yet. So today we're going to make a small planter, cedar planter, but we're going to do a 5-minute build challenge. You may say, oh man, I've watched a lot of challenges on YouTube. 5 minutes ain't nothing. It is when you're me and you get distracted by everything and you don't focus well. So we're going to do a 5-minute challenge. We're going to see how it goes and see if I can get this small cedar planter built in 5 minutes. All right, and I forgot to mention that I'm only going to be using the table saw. Normally I would cut a lot of these pickets down with the miter saw, but it's part of the big project. Again, don't want to ruin that surprise for the big video. So everything's going to be done on the table saw today, right here. Let's go.
So sitting here not using any safety equipment to do this build like I should be reminds me of a few of my favorite verses in the Bible. Ephesians 6:11 through 18, it talks about putting on the full armor of God. And I gotta tell you, that safety gear you don't want to be without. It talks about, stand therefore the truth like a belt around your waist. Righteousness is like the armor on your chest, and your feet are sandaled with readiness for the gospel of peace. And in every situation, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And then, of course, pray at all times in the Spirit with every prayer and every request. And stay alert with all perseverance and intercession for all the saints. You shouldn't be without your safety gear in the shop, and you sure don't want to be without your safety gear in life. Check out Ephesians 6, verses 11 through 18. It's some good stuff.
I can't see the timer. I have no idea how I'm doing. I feel like I'm running behind. I forgot to turn the saw off. First time I've done anything like this, I normally just take my time and hang out, drink coffee while I'm building stuff. So the only thing about using this battery powered nailer, you got to reset after each nail instead of like if you're using an air compressor, you can go faster. Oh, I got glue leaking. Glue bottle has sprung a leak. What I was doing. Does anybody else have this same Ryobi nail gun? I actually really like it, but man, it's heavy. It's super heavy. I have no idea where I am on time. I don't have a camera guy like some of these guys have to tell me where I'm at. Also, doing this with this big nail gun, it's a little tight of a squeeze. All right, what's next? Got the bottom one. Haven't done any small ones in a while. Yeah, we gotta cut it down. shorter time. Maybe this will be a 10-minute challenge instead of a 5-minute challenge. Need to be a 15-minute challenge. Oh no! Alright, we gotta do the top trim. We're not gonna make it 5 minutes. I know. That's okay though. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. Oh, this requires the miter saw. I'm gonna go do them. I'll be right back. It's gonna take extra time. We got to cheat now. Set you walking. I'm burning a sweat here. Cut these one at a time. Yes, you could cut them. Sometimes, you know, things aren't perfect. They move, they shift. You never know. Almost done.
Now would be a good time for us to talk about the numbers of this little project. Now, these things take 3 cedar pickets. They run about $4-ish in my local Home Depot. So that's around $12 or so in the pickets. And then you figure in some brad nails and some glue. So I put that around $13.50 probably in the total cost to build this thing, and I sell these for $30 for this small size, and then I go up in price from there on the other planters. But if you figure this is what most people use to try to make some extra money, and it's a good way to help fund some other projects, maybe with some nicer wood materials if you want. So not bad, and it takes me, as you've seen in this video, right around 20 minutes or so to get this thing made. Now, if I'm doing them in batches, I can make a bunch in a similar time because I cut a lot more at one time. Also, using my miter saw helps a lot instead of trying to cut these thin pickets on the table saw the way I did with no cross-cut sled or anything. So, but it's a great project, and really you can make about a $17 profit or so, depending on your area, in about 20 minutes. So that's not bad. And like I said, you can make a bigger profit when you batch them out.
Yeah, it'll be a little short. Let's cut another one. Try it again. Now we went long. Let's go one more time. Done. Wow. All right. I don't know what the time is. I'll have to check it. That was fun anyways. She'll be happy. We got a fun video. Sorry you had to see the mess. This is a big project I got coming out. Here in a few days, you get to see what I've been working on. Take care.